Hey beautiful, so I'm going to introduce you to a super sexy piece of workout equipment. It's called the Gymboss Interval Timer. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so this is the Gymboss timer. I'm going to see if I can kind of do it backward. So how it works is you're going to press in the middle where it says set. And these are kind of the intervals in here and the rounds. And so when you press set, right now it's blinking at the 45 second mark. If you can see, there's tiny arrows that go up and down. So you press it down. I'm gonna cheat. I already did my workout today in a pancakes to peaches workout plan, which I'll link that plan below. And believe it or not, I actually do, well, I do work out in dresses. My goal is to refilm the workouts in the program in exercise wear, but the time I shot it was very authentically me. And I'm wearing dresses and a rose. So I cheated. I took it down to, 5 seconds, and now I'm going the other way. Quite a few years ago, there was a study and a practice of type of exercise done called Tabata training. It was a Japanese form of doing fast-paced cycles on a bike and slowing it down and going it like that, and then high intensity interval training actually branched out from there. Like it did exist beforehand, but that is really what popularized it. There's this huge craze on doing fast workouts with just small breaks, and that's really, since that craze, I think people often market it as, hey, it's a fast way to work out, it's a short way to work out, X, Y, and Z way to work out. And it kind of really took off because it feels like less work, even though that's not really the truth. And if you're trying to shape your glutes, that's actually one of the best ways to work out. And then, okay, so I was talking, and then you're going to set it for how many rounds. So I just want you to be able to hear it. So I'm going to set it for 1 round. This always gets me because 0 itself is a round. And then this is, the V stands for vibrate. So it can go for beep, vibrate, or beep it and vibrate. I'm going to set it for vibrate because I don't want my roommates to hate me that I have it. And then I'm just going to demonstrate one of the exercises that I did today in my pancakes to peaches workout plan. So, all right. And yes, I'm even going to do it on the bed, but do this on the floor. Do this on the floor. So all you do is you're going to press start. Now, for this exercise, all I did was just hold myself. So it's like you want to hold yourself in a hug. Wrap the bottom arm right across the top arm. Press start. And then I like to do it this way and just push up. You'll see a lot of people do it like this. But can you hear it beeping? So every time it beeps, you would change size. Now I set it on just for 5 seconds and 5 seconds, so it's already done. The fastest workout ever. But since I said I would demonstrate it, essentially you hold yourself like this, press up, and the goal would be, when you can, is to be able to do it with your legs out straight, which I'm not at that point yet. And then also what I like to do is I like to say the word yes. Yes, or goddess, which stands for God anointed, orgasmic, dazzling, delicate, exotic, sensually sexy, all wrapped up in the divine feminine packaging of your body, because your body is the lingerie that you wear every single day. So it's an acronym. But yes, so when you open your jaw as you're working out, that's actually how you can tap into your vagus nervous system, but also the perfume of a woman's body. Because as a woman, our honey energy moves differently around our body than it does for a man. But anyhow, going back to the workout, it'll be something like this, and you want to make sure that your chest is facing out versus falling in. And then I also paired it with plank bridges. So in the plank position, just lifting up. And hopefully you can kind of hear the timer going. And then I guess I should have set it on faster than 5 seconds. But it's kind of funny. So when I first got into this style of training, there was just an app which I used to use instead of the Gymboss timer. I used that when I started teaching boot camps and stuff. But I used to use this app that had a tiger that growled at me. And that's what it was so much fun. It was just a workout, and hearing that like mountain lion roaring, like I was like, okay, we're done. That was my Rocky moment. So yeah, so that's the Gymboss interval timer. So there's this wall calendar, and sadly they have switched the pictures on it for the upcoming year, so it's not the same beautiful pictures. But I have this practice of buying myself a calendar every year, and what I used to do is I would put this is going to sound so juvenile. I would put pictures on the days that I worked out on. Now I've incorporated this into my Anatomy of a Goddess health and wellness handbook instead, so I no longer use this. I have a bachelor's in exercise science, bodybuilder, personal trainer. Like, working out is what I kind of do, and so this is one of the things that really kind of helped me stay on track, was to buy a calendar and to mark the days of working out. Now, the calendar that I used to use was this calendar called Out on the Porch. I spent the past few years traveling across the country and searching for a safe place to come home, to my wings. And I would always look at this wall calendar, and that would always center me. But then, like, the year would be horrible. And so finally, I was like, you know what? I give up. So this is the calendar that I bought for this year. But let me read you this calendar for people who have young ones. Just stop the video. Definitely stop the video here. Stop the video. So January, like I said, this is not for the young ones, but for adults, if you need a laugh, this calendar is going to put a smile on your face. So I'm going to cover up. Well, there's nothing on this one, but if there's personal information, I'll cover up on the calendar. I'm just going to cover up with this. So January is fresh out of fucks already this year. Some of the writing, I think, is not grammatically correct. February is you've got this shit. And then the small word says giving a fuck doesn't really go with your outfit. How cute is that? That's why I wish they had done it with the pictures, because I think they redid it with the roses, and I almost just want to like cut this out and put it on top of the 2026 calendar. And that's my workouts. Told you I tracked them. March is I don't have enough serotonin for this shit. And then in the smaller print says, it's a beautiful day to leave me the fuck alone. This calendar was $2.50. It's the best $2.50 I ever spent. Okay, so now this is when I started putting my personal stuff on here. So April is bad bitches have bad days too. And then in the smaller where it says, hold on, let me It says, hold on, let me overthink this shit. May is, would you like some sugar in your cup of shut the fuck up? And then it says, I'm worthy of the best shit life has to offer. Now, as a rule, I don't swear, especially my business. This is just what the calendar says. June says, thou shalt not take shit. It says you make magical shit happen every single day. July is ringmaster of the shit show. I gave 0 fucks and lived happily ever after. I won't read you every single one, but you get it's an aggressive calendar. It's an aggressive calendar. And I'll end with this month. October is on a whole new level, a whole new fuck it level today, and it says fucked by caffeine and fucking chaos. So, and let me show you what the front of the calendar looks like. Here's the front. Oh, the fuck it calendar for beautiful and elegant ladies. This is the best $2.50 so it's I ever spent. So it's kind of funny because I was doing all this gentle like meditation. Let's be in the moment. Let's be peaceful. Da, da, da. And finally, I was like, fuck it. This is how I actually feel about everything. And it was amazing.